All right, man. Shakur Stevenson calls out Emanuel Navarrete. Let's speak on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Now after this, after Navarrete last fight, he said he wasn't interested in him because he had a draw with a guy that he beat. And a lot of people feel like Robinson Casiaco beat Navarrete. But I guess the knockdowns kind of help even the thing out. So Shakur Stevenson calls out Navarrete as the U.S. versus Mexico clash for the lightweight supremacy. So Shakur Stevenson says he wants to face Emanuel Navarrete next in the USA versus Mexico and see it as big as see it as a big one that'll attract a lot of interest. Navarrete would have a chance to face one of the biggest career fights if he agrees to the match. As one notable name on his 12-year resume is Oscar Valdez, and he's old and past it. When he got to him, now he was old and past it when people was picking Oscar Valdez. That shit crazy to me how they try to play it. But it says interesting enough, ESPN. Okay, I don't care about that. So So here you go. He said, I like fighting fighters that's young and undefeated, accomplish things in the sport like myself. Somebody tag Navarrete because I don't know his at. Let's make a big fight, USA versus Mexico. I'm not taking the easy route. Let's get the WCWO involved, champion. So, Navarrete holds the WBO at the ladder weight class at 130 pounds. Maybe they could get, Navarrete in position to get the WBO. And they can make it happen. But we seen them put a belt on the line while another belt fighting another champion. So we'll see. But nonetheless, I mean, he looking for big fights. I think it'll be his last fight on I think it'll be his last fight on his I think it'll be his last fight on his deal, in my opinion. So yeah, that'll be his last fight on this deal. So or one of the last fights. I think this year is the last year of his deal with Top Rank, Shakur Stevenson. So at the end of the day, I'm not sure who would be, interested in signing Shakur Stevenson at this point. I mean, he a good draw in Jersey. He a good draw wherever he go. Let's have his last fight. And then when you talk about his last fight, to be honest, it was on a Thursday. So that's always a tough sell. And then it was boring as hell. So, people lost some interest in that where it being a boring fight or whatever. So, but this is a good fight. I like to see Navarrete kind of get the nod in his last fight. I think that I like to see him had got the victory, but obviously that wasn't the case. Yeah, that wasn't the case. So, with that not being the case, whatever, it is what it is. So it'd probably be some controversy around this fight. But, nonetheless, it ain't pretty much nothing that you can do about it but go out there and just try to win. If you Shakur Stevenson, it's the biggest name available. He ain't going to get Lomachenko. Lomachenko ain't coming back to like April to fight. What's the kid's name? George Kambosos for the IBF. So, so at the end of the day, no, I don't think it's too many. I don't think it's too many. Other notable names out there for him. So I mean, I don't know. It's too. Like I said, I don't know how much more. what he can do right now. Tank won't fight him. I mean, Jermaine Ortiz moving up to fight T.O. It looked like Eastside Cruz and Tank. He probably gonna fight Keyshawn right now. So or ever. So in actuality, reality, it really ain't much more that he can do. It really ain't much more out there for him to do, dude. So right now, we'll try to unify titles, and he got to wait till other people pick up titles. So right now, I mean, I know he ain't in a rush to move up and wait. But for right now, Shakur Stevenson got to just stay the course and beat the best contenders that they can find, and try to look exciting while doing it, which that's pretty tough for him. That's pretty tough for him. He got to look exciting while doing it. So if he could look excited while doing it and create some type of buzz or whatever, then that'd be good on his end. But right now, his stock is pretty low. His stock is pretty low, man. So somehow he got to raise that stock up and and uh and just look good and look good. But him and Navarrete good style. He gonna throw punches. He gonna throw punches. Navarrete gonna throw punches. So that might be what he need. Is a guy that's gonna throw punches. You know. So uh but like I said before, Navarrete gonna throw punches, but you got a guy that's in there that's a technician, that's very, very accurate, not gonna take chances. Navarrete gonna take the chances, and it's probably a good opportunity for Shakur Stevenson to get a spectacular knockout. But Navarrete is one of those guys that can actually match his physicality. He's a really, really big dude. He keep coming. He gonna make Shakur Stevenson move his hands. He gonna take chances. Sometimes awkward fighters do kind of mess up the rhythm of the technical fighters like Shakur Stevenson. So that's something that we all got to watch out for. But I expect Shakur Stevenson to win and win impressively, and if not by stoppage. You know what I'm saying? So, but Navarrete is there to make him more fan friendly, and they got to watch the guys they put in there with him to make him more fan friendly, so he don't regress anymore in the fans, spotlight. So he got to go in there, look good, be aggressive, um, you know. But a lot of people think he ain't got no chin because he just fights so much safety first, you know. And the name of the game is hit and don't get hit. That's the name of the game: hit and don't get hit. But at the end of the day, if you want to put asses in the seats, you want people to be fans and people stop tearing down your last performance, you got to take chances. And he said, well, I had a shoulder injury or whatever the situation may be. Cool. Now, next time out, you got to prove it. Then it was, oh, I overworked myself. I've been training since April and going in and out of this camp. I needed a break. It's just like a lot of different excuses. But him and Navarrete, it's a good fight. It's a good fight to make him look good, make him look fan friendly. A guy that's gonna press it, you know what I'm saying, and make him move his hands. And that's pretty much all you really can ask for as a boxing fan. Make Shakur Stevenson move his hands. So that's pretty much all you can really ask for at this point. But could he lose? I mean, absolutely. It's always a good chance you can lose. But really, beyond that, where does he go as far as promotional company wise? Where does he go after this? I mean, I think Top Rank probably the best place for him right now. But if you go chasing Tank Davis fights on a platform at PBC with limited fight dates, I mean, where do you go from here? Where do you go from here is the $1 million question. So, but nonetheless, we'll see. You know, Gary Russell out here talking again. Maybe they could do something with Gary Russell down the line. Uh, you know, so maybe Lomachenko get a belt or two, and they can unify. He get a belt or two, and they can make undisputed. We'll see what Top Rank got to sell them on. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to make support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love support. Check out the box news playlist for more videos like this. Like I said, hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. Also, my Detroit channel, Marcy Sports Talk. Peace.